Yo, welcome to I Want to Talk Podcast. This is your host, Big J. And I have with me today my man, you know what I mean, K-Sling.
What up?
ATL, shout.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, my brother.
What's good with you?
You know what it is.
You know I'm in here with you, bro.
Hey, appreciate this, man. We're about to do this again, man.
Let's go.
I got a special dude in the building, you know what I mean?
I see.
Sucker free zone. You know how I get down. You know what I mean? And you know suckers are loud. So today's gonna be crazy.
Nah, I'm vibing today, bro.
Oh, today's is like, y'all need to get up on this one.
No, real talk.
But before I get into it, I want to shout out my people, Villaroo Vodka, you know what I mean? Villaroo Champagne and Francois Voyeur Vodka. That thing nice, bro.
No, I like it, man. I was
nice,
just sipping on it, and I was like, this kind of remind me of some Martell mixed with some Hennessy.
Okay. That thing nice. I don't know,
yeah.
but this shit is premium. You know what I mean? Y'all need to get with this, man. Francois Voyeur. Shout out to y'all niggas over there. So now, we're going to get into our guest of today. Like I told you, is a juicy episode. This is great, K-Slim.
Okay.
This guy don't need no introduction, but you know, it's the first time coming to I Want to Talk Podcast, and you know what I mean? He showed us love, you know. The minute I told him, he was like, let's do it. You know what I mean?
That's love.
I respect things like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a sucker-free life, man. You know what I mean? Without further ado, you know what I mean? Y'all welcome my brother Skales, man. Scales in the building.
Yes, sir.
Scales. Young Scales.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I'm honored.
Welcome, man. Welcome to I Want to Talk Podcast, man. You know what I mean? What you think, man? You know what I mean?
I like it, man. I like what I see. I like the vibe, you know.
Appreciate you.
I haven't been to one, so
Okay.
I haven't been to any podcast.
Oh, it's your first podcast.
Okay, so you know this is I Want to Talk, but we're talking.
Yeah, we talking.
You know why we bring niggas, we call it sucker freeze. When things get so hectic, things get so thick, you gotta start talking, man.
Yeah,
I don't care how silent you are. So that's what we sucker freeze on, and we're talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We let niggas know. We let people know. Whoever you are. You know what I mean? This is the real. Now we're giving you real stuff of the bet. So welcome to the show, bro.
Appreciate it.
How you been, man?
I've been good, man. Been good. You know, I put out an album like 2-3 months ago. It's called Sweet Distractions.
Nice.
I'm about to put out the video off the album for a single off the album, which is called Pakurupa tomorrow. Actually, you know.
And you had a single about You Could Be Somebody If You Know.
Yeah, I had that.
Very great song, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for that
it,
song, man.
I
Motivated me, you know.
Yeah, very inspiring.
Very inspiring, man. Giving you hope. You know what I'm saying?
Bless up.
That's a great song, man.
Appreciate that.
How did you come up with that concept?
I mean, it's like you know, it's my story that I believe is like similar to a lot of people's story on the streets, you know. And if you watch the video, it tells you what the whole song is about.
Yeah.
Which I actually came into Lagos to, you know, I used to play football, and you know, I thought that was what's gonna happen for me, but before you know, it turned out to be music, you know. So yeah.
Life took over.
Yeah.
Music. So tell us where you from?
I was born and raised in Kaduna State, but I'm from Edo State.
Okay.
Okay.
You from Edo?
Yeah.
But raised and born in Kaduna.
Yeah.
So you speak Hausa then?
I can speak Hausa. I can speak a couple, you know. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So when did you migrate to Lagos?
I was like 16 that time, so probably like 16. That would be like it would be 2016, 2015. What am I saying? Just 2009, 2010.
Okay, that's about 12 years ago. Okay, wow.
It's more than 12, actually. Is it?
Yeah, about 12, 13 years ago.
13 years ago, yeah.
About 13 years ago. That's great. So you came to Lagos.
Yeah.
And did you come for the music? Did you come to Lagos?
I came for everything, man. Anyone that works out, you know.
Wow.
But, you know,
it
happened to be... it happened to be the music.
That's good.
And, you know, I was just a kid that I just wanted to, you know, achieve my dreams.
I like that.
You know, and also turn the life of my family around.
Sucker free
That's
shit.
dope.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's dope. That's great, man. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
So you did you did some little research, and you know my people asking me, was you into any kind of entrepreneurial skills before the media?
Nah, I was just a kid, man. you know, a teenager.
Okay.
I was still in school.
Okay.
You know, I was dependent on my mom's fully.
Okay.
So.
And you went to a talent show.
Yeah, I went to a talent show because by the way, I schooled. I have like 2 degrees.
Wow. Okay.
So I schooled.
Give it up.
I
Give it up.
schooled
We
in,
gotta,
Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Yeah, so I schooled in
Big ups.
University of Jos.
Nice.
And I schooled in Lead City University, Ibadan
Nice.
too.
Nice.
So yeah. So basically, for me, it was when I was like going to different schools, because there's like a tri-states called Abuja, Jos, Kaduna.
So
It's
they're all
like
together.
Yeah, they're kind of like together.
Okay. So they're not far apart too
Not
much.
too far apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so I went to school in Jos, and there was like a competition back then, and it was like I think it was like over 5,000 people, and they just wanted one winner.
Okay.
I swear.
5,000 people.
Yeah, man. Everything, it was just a coincidence. I
That you won.
found out about the competition that morning,
Wow.
and I was like, damn. Fuck school,
Let me go in there.
Yeah,
Hold on, so you won this competition?
yeah. I was supposed to go to school.
And you just
know,
went straight to the
a friend
show.
of mine, Chopsticks.
Uh-huh.
You know Chopsticks?
No, I don't know.
Okay, Chopsticks.
I know Chopsticks.
Yeah, the producer Chopsticks.
Yeah, producer
So
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks was like my manager back then.
Wow.
He was also in school. He was also learning production at that time. So we used to have a studio that was run by Abuchi. I don't even know Abuchi. He runs Chocolate City.
Facts.
Yeah. So I think I go to the studio before I go to school.
Okay.
So as I got to the studio back then, there's no easy communication. Like not too many people had like GSMs back then. They
Back
called them
then,
GSMs.
it was expensive.
Yeah, can't afford it. SIM card is expensive. So, and not too expensive that time, because I could afford an Airtel SIM card
Yeah.
that I put in everybody's phone
Wow,
to
to
use
make
when I want to.
calls.
Yeah.
Okay, just to make the calls because you didn't have the phone.
It's all part of the struggle. It
Damn.
is what it is.
So Chopstick told me about the competition. He was like, "Yo, to enter the competition, you need an Airtel SIM card. Was it Airtel? Zane. You need a Zane SIM card."
Wow.
So I was like, "Shit, I have one."
I'm
I
in.
went there, and damn, I didn't have a phone because they're supposed to send you a text.
Yeah.
I used Chopstick's phone.
Wow.
Yeah. I think after that day, he left the phone for me. He said,
Wow.
"Use it or something."
Good friends.
So any which ways, he was my manager at the show. 5,000 people. The judges were nice. Jimmy Jat and I think Nigga Raw or something like
Wow.
that.
Shout out to Jimmy Jackson.
And damn, it was like when they called me as the winner, I didn't, because you don't see what
Damn,
the next person is
he
doing.
beat
You just get into a
5,000.
room. You get into a room and move. I think, and you have to wait. I think we waited like over 48 hours or so before they announced the winner.
Oh, wow.
So it was like people just walk into the room, do the beat, and leave. The next person comes, so you don't really know who's going to
what's
win.
going on.
So when they called me as the winner, I was like,
Wow.
shit.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Damn.
It was crazy, man.
Moving along, I
Yeah.
want to shout out my man Shino Rambo. Had his baby shower yesterday.
Yes, sir.
You know, shout out to my man Shino.
Big shouts out
You
to
know, he
Shino,
happened
new
to be in
baby.
the States. He my co-host is here. You know, he's
Shout
our
out to
show.
Shino, man. That's my bro.
I know.
Yeah.
He out there having his baby. You know what I mean? Shino, we love you. You know what I mean? We out here repping. Shout out to 30DG, man. Everybody out there, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We love you guys, man. Skills.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show again, man.
I appreciate it. I
Cause
appreciate
that's a
it.
hot seat, and I'm telling you, it's about to heat up right now. Cause I'm about to, you know what I mean? You know.
Yo.
Okay, talking about you won a couple of awards, right? So far, you've been
Yeah, I mean, I've
you've
got
been
some-
doing it in the music industry, right?
Yeah, quite a few.
Few awards, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so when you got to Lagos, you signed with a label.
Yeah.
What was your first label you signed with?
Yeah, I was signed to EME.
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 Yeah.
That was the same label. So you was on the same label with Wizkid, back in the.
Yeah,
you guys
man,
was all
we
together.
were all on the same level.
It's getting good. It's getting good.
Okay, hold on.
It's
So
getting
all
good.
of y'all, see, I'm learning. So
Okay, it's getting good.
Hold
It's
on,
getting
hold
good.
on, Big J. Before you move on, so
Yeah.
they was all on the same
On
level.
the same label.
On the label.
Okay.
So you guys basically didn't know each other until.
Till
No,
y'all
no,
got-
no. Yeah, I mean, I met Wiz before EME.
Okay.
I knew Banky because he was a star already.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So when I met Wiz, like we're not like really close, but he used to see me and we used to say what's up, we're good, because we used to meet up at some studio called Night House that time and all.
Okay.
And big shout out to our former manager. Her name was Osage. She discovered. She was like the one that helped manage me till my big break.
Whoa.
And
Nice.
but yeah, anyway, so one day I think I went for a show or something like that because I was performing every time. Every time I go, try to get like, a way to just perform in any stage. And I was doing this for free just to get like, to be visible to the world.
Get your
you know
name
what I
out
mean?
there.
Yeah. And also one night I got a text from Wiz, and Wiz was like, "Oh, Banky wants to sign you."
Wow.
Sorry, is it EME or? I think he said Banky wants to sign you.
Okay.
So I mean, I didn't have that time. I think I didn't save Wiz's number. So when I called back, I was like, "Oh, it's Wizkid," and he was like, "Oh, Banky wants to see you," blah 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 blah, and that's how I got to EME, and yeah.
Then your life changed.
You know what I'm saying? So you was on the same label with Wizkid, Big Wiz. Shout out to Wizkid, bro. Making us proud all over the world, man. Shout out to Wizkid. So you was on the same label with Wizkid.
Yeah, I was on the same label.
Did some research, because I had to go deep after everything that's going on. Because they said report that came out last week. My man Sam Clef going in talking about shit is not what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this. When you got signed to EME Records, because this is my first question. You know, I'm a sucker for it, dude. I'm going to ask you, because you were signed to that label. I want to know your conscience. My first question is so easy. It's yes or no. When you got signed to EME Records, did you make any money on your recordings?
On my records?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because things were not like as structured as, you know, not too structured, but as structured as it is right now. Yeah.
But what I'm asking
so
you, did you get bread?
Yeah, I mean, we got some bread, like.
No, did you get bread?
Of course, I did get bread. Like, yeah, I did get
comfortable
bread.
money. It was
good. It was good, you know.
Okay.
It was good as at that point for me because
he was
young. There was not a big break yet.
Yeah.
At the time.
You know, you young.
So whatever I was getting was just fine. You hear me? I was just waiting for that big break.
Big break to come in. Okay.
You hear me? So.
Okay, but niggas that had the big break wasn't getting the money they're supposed to get. I don't want to put nothing in your.
I mean, I won't lie to you. I was I was part of the team.
Okay.
But I didn't know that part.
What was going on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know all I know is everybody was cool and we were making money and I know about myself more.
Okay.
You get me?
That's what's
up. But I mean, if there's any other thing that's otherwise, trust me, I'll let you know.
Okay, but Sam Clef came out. Shout out to Sam Clef anyway. Like I'm saying, I don't drop names. You know what I'm saying? But he came out. He was out already, and he complained about some things, right? And you happen to be somebody that's on the inside, right, Slim? You're on the inside, and you're here with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only right for me to rep for the street. You know what I mean?
Right.
Rep for everybody because it's sucker free, right? Okay, Sam Clef said, like the label owner, Banky shitted him. Didn't even want him to get up, like trying to take his name off for songs and trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to make him look chump and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like selfish moves. So when you was at that label, was there any kind of selfish move towards you as an artist?
I mean, for me, first things first, I'll say this, like, it's not beans for someone to just take someone that is not his relative or anybody and believe in them and spend a couple of millions, you know? It's not beans. So I believe things happen, you know. Okay. You know, either somebody feels like they were cheated or something, there's always going to be misunderstandings. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm just more grateful of, as for whatever it is, thank you for being that momentum.
Okay, so as for you, your own, personally, Skales, you appreciate the effort, you appreciate the love.
I appreciate it, even though things were not so great till
being part of the team, for being named.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though things like were rough, there's always going to be turbulences on the journey.
True.
What I'm saying is, what's more important is the belief, because whether you like it or not.
So you appreciate the belief.
You can say whatever you want. You can say you were hurt. You can say you got blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But this man kind of was
took a chance.
Is a game changer that took a chance on younger people like me.
Okay.
I think I was probably like 17, 18 when I got signed.
And you appreciate that.
But Big J, you got to think about it. Like, he's a young guy.
Yeah.
And he wants to live his dream.
Exactly.
So you don't really think about how much you get to pay. You just want to be known, seen.
You just want to be
You want to blow.
Yeah.
And I understand that part, but as time goes on, people get older.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You get older, and the more older you get
more responsibilities.
And when you have responsibilities, you go back and be like, yo, I got $2 for this shit. I could have gained $40 for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I want my $38 back. Because it's a decision you made when you're young. I'm talking about, you know what I mean, saying, rebuttal of what you said about you just want to blow.
Yeah.
Let me give you a good example of that.
Okay.
Because that's what brings problem in the game. I'm coming.
Go ahead.
I'm coming. It's what brings problem in the game because, let me tell you something, right? It brings problem because A lot of people don't know the business aspects of the game. We know that. We know that. So when you bring in a young dude that's 17 years old without a proper representation, right? And you show him the glitz and glamour, the shines, he will go for that.
Right.
That's the example I'm about to give you. There's a group called Junior Mafia. You know the song Get Money with Lil Caesar?
Yeah, Lil C's, Lil Kim.
Signed by Biggie Smalls.
Right.
You're right. And on Diaz. What's his name? On Diaz, what's his name? Lions.
Okay.
You know, the big nigga Lions. Okay. Them niggas was young. Everybody was like 17, 16, right?
Yeah.
Guess what happened? There was no proper contract till when they dropped the single and the single started blowing up. The day of the video shoot, they brought the contract. And tell them people like, you don't have time to, we don't care. You want to be in this video? We're shooting in 30 minutes. Sign this contract before you get in this video. Okay, guys just want to be seen. Guys want to shine. You sign the contract. But guess what? You're getting 10%. They're getting 90%. Oh, Get Money went platinum, 5 million copies. Now you got older, you're looking at the numbers of what you're supposed to get.
But you can't look at it like that when you're older. Let me tell you why.
Let
me tell you why you can't look at it like that when you're older. Because if it wasn't for that, nobody would know them.
So what about taking advantage? You don't understand.
Nobody will know you to make money.
You're not the one that's giving the talent, though. God gave them the talent. The danger of not knowing what you're signing when you're young. Because you said niggas was 17, 18. Right? Because when you're 17, 18 and you sign something, you're going to be 28 one day. You're going to be 29.
But the thing you don't get is there's nobody that's going to go into a deal with a 17-year-old. They always had to be a representative. Nobody, any company that does that is mad.
Okay, so in Africa, in Nigeria per se, okay, who you bringing? Your mom? Your dad? Your uncle?
Yes, definitely.
What do they know about the record business?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And that's where, if you have a guy...
So that's not proper representation.
No, they're going to call a lawyer.
But what does a lawyer know about the record business in this country?
Okay, that means you don't know about an entertainment lawyer. There's an entertainment lawyer.
He only fighting for your percentage.
But yeah, they'll always see. Let me tell you something. That's why there's always good and bad in every business. Definitely, you're not always going to find honest people.
I'll take that.
But there's other people that they'll come to the game and tell you like, this is what happened. Because honestly, whether you like it or not, most of the labels sometimes, it's not like they're corny. It's just that they carry load that they cannot afford to, they carry... So you carry
overload, so you make the artist
and sometimes it doesn't work out because it could be that whatever they promised the artist, they couldn't just fulfill. Because they
so tell us something you can fulfill so artists will know what they
so
get.
that's
we're still on the same page.
I think this goes both ways.
Yes, so
it goes both ways.
We're on the same page.
And again, I would say that only a corny record label would insist that you sign immediately. If I'm not trying to mess you up, but that's what I'm saying. So that's why both ways.
Because was young.
That's why I'm saying both ways.
That's why they broke it today. Do you know how much that song been? Do you know the royalties on that label?
Puffy got so rich.
Oh, what? Man, don't leave us go there. Baseline Records. Who are those? Who's Baseline Records?
Oh, Baseline.
I'm sorry to ask this because this is
no
what
problem.
the fans sent me. I just want to know. I guess we try to know about you on this podcast. So,
Baseline was owned by a big business mogul who doesn't like being mentioned.
You were signed to them?
Yeah, I was signed to them, and
after EME.
Yeah, after EME, I dropped a song that blew up. But I couldn't keep up with the life, So I had to sign to somebody to
keep it going.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
So I got a deal with Baseline. It was such a good deal. They gave me my first 10 million that I ever saw in my account.
Wow, that's what's up.
And it was so good, and and the money they spent over time was it was dope. I had a lot of issues with them too.
Exactly. You end up having problems with them. What was the problem? If they're doing all this dope and
no. It was just, I think basically the challenge we had, because I won't call it a problem. The challenge was, understanding, the person that was signed, or understanding the game. We're all just, I think at that time, just learning.
Yeah.
So
I have a question
it was kind
too.
of difficult if I'm signed to a label and we're both learning. You get me? So who's gonna take who to the next level.
Wow.
So
He got a question for you.
Yeah, the question is like, when they put that money in your account, because you know, this is the first time you're seeing that kind of money. Does it distract you a little bit? Like, you doing music, they signed you, then boom, here's the money. I want to go shopping. I want to go buy this. I need to help this person. Does it kind of take away from
Nah, it didn't.
creative?
It just I think when I first saw the alert and I saw 10 millionaire in my account, what happened was, if I could do this and get to this point, then there's more I can do. That's like there's more hunger for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was that kid from, that was born and raised in Kaduna State by a single parent that we used to live in my mom's. We used to live in my mom's 1-bedroom tiny shop.
Wow.
Live there. So imagine me coming from there and getting to, after many years of a lot of issues from another label, I moved to, and
get that come up.
I gotta work harder. And even the competition in the industry will not make you sleep, man.
That's true. Facts.
Definitely so.
Yeah.
Facts. And okay, you recently got married too.
Yeah, I did.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Great
it.
wedding.
Appreciate
Because I have a friend in Abuja. We share a mutual friend named Frequency.
Oh, Frequency. Yeah,
My
big shout out
guy.
to Frequency. Yeah,
Shout out
that's a
to
good guy.
Frequency.
He's a good guy.
He's a good dude. He comes to Lagos, check me sometimes. Very nice guy. Shout out to Frequency over there in Abuja. And you had a manager one time that you got accused of fraudulent activities with your manager with this baseline thing.
Yeah. It was
a whole lot of stuff. You got locked up in jail.
yeah, man.
I mean, you shocked how I know these things, right?
Yeah,
I got great people sending me this shit. They say you have to
in
ask
Nigeria
them.
though.
It's a sacrifice
Locked up in
zone.
Nigeria.
Yeah, I was locked up. Bro.
It's sacrifice. They say
Bro,
you
I'll
fraud.
tell you that story. No,
Exactly.
it was a. You see, that's what I'm saying about we were all learning some certain things.
Yeah.
So it was a misunderstanding that, even though it hurt a lot because the story got out there, it wasn't supposed to get out there, but whatever happened, but it was a huge misunderstanding that really got solved within, and I mean, I was compensated, they showed me love, for doing whatever they did. Big shout out to, Baseline.
It's like real.
I'm going to start from the top because, you got to be suspect because we're about to get into the sucker-free zone. Yeah. And when you do sucker-free shit, you got to calculate how you move. If you don't read how you move, you're a sucker. So you're not doing nothing. So I got to take it step by step so he will understand because that he's stepping into the sucker-free zone. So what is your relationship with Banky W, if I may ask? Shout out to Banky W.
Yo, man. Me and Banky are cool, man. That's my big brother,
That's your big brother.
Yeah, big
So
brother.
you
And
talk
he's
to him every
my
now
big
and
brother.
then
He's
when
my
you
big
say
brother
big
and
brother.
boss. So definitely shout out to him and respect.
Shout out to Banky. So you talk to Banky every now and then. That's
Yeah,
what you're trying to tell me.
when we see, and yeah. And I still work. I still do some stuff.
Business with them. That's good.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no bad feelings.
Nah, no, bro, we're good, man.
Check. So what is your relationship with Wizkid?
Last time I checked, we're cool too.
Last time.
Do you guys talk? I mean,
we don't talk that often. Things would actually never be
the same.
That's how life is. But I mean, it's all love when we see.
It's all love.
It's all
Because
love.
he a good dude. All right. When you say things are the same, you guys ever had a brawl? Did you ever fuck
Yeah,
with
man,
Wizkid?
we
One-on-one fight?
Nah.
No.
What?
Don't lie. Back then, I wanted times like that to ever happen, but
So you guys ever been on a spot with each other and don't speak to know each other?
I mean, it's happened a couple of times. I guess we didn't.
So what's the beef? Like this?
I mean,
I'm
I'm talking
asking.
about when we were beefing, but
What's
we
the
saying
beef? What is the
Okay,
beef?
they use. Okay.
You're on Sucker Free.
Bro,
I want to talk podcast. What is
the
the
same
beef?
way- the
I'm
same
not going to say
way-
what's your beef. Excuse me, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what's your beef.
Yeah.
Because now that means I'm coming at you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But you might never that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We no suckers here.
Right.
What was the beef? Because actually it was worse. Because shit is good. What was it? Why niggas ain't talking?
Honestly, if you ask me, I don't know.
Is it
Yeah,
ego?
I would say it's just. I'll call it what Banky used to call it at that time. He used to call it sibling rivalry. So it was for no reason. We don't know why.
But the love was still
But
there.
the love was there because we were still getting to the studio making
That's
music.
what it is.
And we were cool. It was all love.
And sometimes people
party
gotta go
together.
their different ways.
And brothers
Yeah,
do
but
fight.
Yes,
one thing I
brothers
always
do
fight.
one thing
Brothers do
I
fight.
one yeah. So like I said, sibling rivalry.
Okay.
But one thing I always say is, whatever is meant to be will be. You get me?
Amen.
So, and that's how life is. So maybe my story is not we have to be together, and definitely maybe his story too is not that we have to do anything together. I mean, that's what is meant to be. It's destiny, and that's why I tell everybody, like, because people keep telling me, oh, why don't you and Wiz, blah blah blah. I'm like, I've tried,
But
I've
it
tried,
is weird,
but,
though.
we've
It's
tried,
weird.
but some things maybe it's not just the time, right? That's why I say, like, maybe it's not just the time. And
Okay.
if it ever happens, glory be to God. If it never happens, cool.
Okay, what you say is weird.
No, it's weird though. I noticed that a lot. Like, not only with Nigerian artists or African artists,
All over the world,
it's
people
all
do
over
that.
the world. It's like once they get a certain level, it's like
Yeah,
I
everybody
never
go
knew-
their
like-
separate ways.
Like, we don't have to do business to just be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? I
yeah.
don't have to support your career or anything like that.
Yeah.
But we have history. Like, I've known you.
True.
We
We're
hung
supposed
out.
to
We
be
ate
called
at the
you.
same table.
If
like,
anything.
come
All right,
enjoy this.
but Skales, I know siblings do fight, right? And I know shit happens between people, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is this, right? Like, I got people I fell out with that I was really tight with, But y'all situation, you guys are artists. You know what I'm saying? You guys are artists. Like, you guys are artists on the label, right? Does it have to do with rivalry or I mean, was there any kind of jealousy involved? I don't want to use that J word because it's a heavy word. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want people to view this and be like, oh, Skales is capping. No, none of that. Was there any kind of, was somebody jealous of somebody?
No,
Was that what led to all this stuff?
There was no form of jealousy. For me, it was more of like, damn, like I admire what you do, man. It's
Okay.
like it inspires me. You get me? Because I came into a city that I knew nobody,
True.
and I had to with time learn a lot of things and because it was different ball game where I'm from. So
Yeah.
I'm learning how to infuse or adapt to the game here. And there's like other people that that are bigger than me. That damn, I have to always do things that the standards is higher than
high.
theirs. And
Alright.
all those pressures. That's what it was for me.
Yeah.
You get me? And I won't like we just found ways to just blend. It was till after EME actually that we fell out.
Everybody fell out.
But the falling out was. If you ask either of us, I'm sure it was just
Nobody
some
knows.
clueless,
Yeah,
maybe
just agree with you.
know what I mean?
People grow up and
Like,
do different things.
Yeah, that's what
There's
life.
nothing wrong
That's
with
what
it.
life is. That's
It's
what life
all
is.
good.
You get
It's
me?
part
So,
of growth.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, we're
It's
always
part of
gonna see
growth.
each other and big up each other.
It's part of
That's
growth.
all that
There's
matters.
nothing wrong with that.
At the end of the day, if like I said, what is meant to be
Will
be.
be.
You get me? So,
Okay, speaking of what is meant to be, I know you will say you leave the door open, right? Did you hope in the future to do a song with Wizkid?
what'd you say?
I say you say you're leaving the door open, but I just want to ask you specifically: Did you hope in the future to do a collab with Wizkid? Banky says something I read that you and Wizkid is his retirement plan. He actually made this statement. Slim, I'm for real. I was shocked.
Wow.
Like somebody approaches you again, it's like this nigga is not even changed. He's still very just.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yo, I'm a boss, man. You don't
So you're
disrespect
not
me.
impressed.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
fucking boss.